Welcome back to the Intel Extreme Masters Shenzhen broadcast here from our studio in Burbank, California, as Nate and me decided to just stay a little longer in California. Nate, I'm upset. I'm upset, sorry.
Why are you upset, Kevin?
Because I really wanted my Instagram. Then again, my Instagram is the exact same as my Twitter, but I want to break the caster lower toes because everyone's promoting a Twitter. I'm like, no, I'm going to promote my selfie game, Nate.
I would actually like to promote my Uvu video chat account in case anyone ever just wants to talk. If you're bored, you do that. Take it to the next level.
Nate, I know it's late, but come on. Just because you're lonely at night doesn't mean people have to add you at video chat programs. Either way, we apologize for the inconvenience that you guys had to wait for a little bit. From this point on, things look pretty good. It's very late over here in Southern California, but we are pumped. We had burgers, we had fries, we have Red Bull, and above all, we have a sick group of StarCraft 2 action ahead of us, Nate. As over here, in our very first match of Group B, the Wink production guy, left bottom side of minimap, Wink. Group B.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It is Jinair's very own True. Jinair grew wings.
True, true. He played so well yesterday.
Yep. He is going up. Yeah, we can talk about it soon, but let's enter this place first. Against once upon a time the best player in the world, definitely once upon a time the best Terran player in the world. Now still one of the absolute best Terrans in the world. Perhaps not the best, but some would still say he is. Acer's very own INnoVation. And
INnoVation.
we are live.
Yeah. INnoVation, of course, is... I haven't seen as much of his play recently. I'm interested to see where he goes with this series. Of course, we do know that True, as we kind of do, I touched on this, he played very well yesterday in the duel tournament.
The first two series that we casted him, he was sick.
Yeah.
He was a sick nerd baller.
He was on fire, but he did lose to one of those incredibly, I would almost dare say, two strong Terran players. Jockji, who, if you guys are watching the mainstream, actually just lost to Zest. So
then again, who does not lose to Zest, Nate?
That's true. Zest is actually, he's probably one of my top players when I look at like the Casper Protoss right now.
If someone asks me right now, like, hey, there's a tournament with all the best players in the world, you have a $300 to put it on anyone, I'd probably put it on Zest. Come on. Don't
I put it on CJ Hero first, but I'm biased.
No! Hero lost to Zest. Or he lost to Pain, and then, yeah. Who did Hero lose to? Was it Zest or Rain?
It was just all those SKT guys teaming up on everybody.
Yeah. Either way, I think Zest is an absolute monster. Of course, he did not win the most recent GSL, but he did win the one before that. He did win the Super Tournament as well, and I am always excited to watch him play. Either way, he's not in this group. Let's talk about this match. It's going to be sick. We see INnoVation opening up with a double Reaper build, perhaps even 3 Reapers over here. Nate, what do you think about this?
Oh, I mean, this is as standard as it really gets. INnoVation was one of the first couple players to start busting this out. He did open with 12 barracks, 12 gas, so it's not it doesn't have to be a 3 Reaper build. I think this kind of, I mean, normally this goes into a regular factory after 2 Reapers, but INnoVation is that guy that loves to use his excellent control and mechanics to deal lots of damage, but he gets the factory on the way, so this is just standard. Standard Schmander needs these Zerglings to hold the Reaper away, and he will. No drone kills yet. Yeah. Oh, almost gets him.
Yeah, almost gets him. It would have been sick. 4 Zerglings around. I don't think that's theoretically possible. Is it? If you put it like perfect.
Maybe. You know, units take up more space when they're not actually when they're not moving.
The drone will fall. Good start here for INnoVation. Of course, that is a drone kill that you're not supposed to get normally in this phase in the game. It's a double Reaper opening, by the way. He's not going for 3 Reapers, he's going for 2. Yep. 2 Reapers are still very annoying in this stage in the game, and I actually don't mind this much, because often by the time that the 3rd Reaper arrives, you have to go home anyways. Like, you get a couple of shots off, but then it's time for you to retreat.
Yeah, unless you're...
Especially because this circling speed is pretty quick, by the way, Nate.
Yeah. Unless you could get onto a map like Heavy Rain, somehow just time travel back. Then 3 Reapers are really good, but this Overlord sees it's a 3 command center opening. INnoVation's going to pull his Reapers back, and really all you got to do is just keep those Hellions with the Reapers on the ramp. Any type of early Zergling pressure is almost impossible to make work unless you get, unless you're like me and you just get caught off guard and you lose everything really fast. So True doesn't have many opportunities, but we did see True play He made some really interesting decisions in some of his games yesterday that make me believe that he's not really concerned about whether or not this Zergling speed lets him deal damage.
Yeah, he played kind of strange yesterday, and even right now I feel that this hatchery of him is a little later than some of the hatcheries you see in this matchup, in this day and age. 6:20, it's not late, but it's also not super early.
Yeah, no, you make a good point. When you play gasless, which it can be tricky at times versus Reaper openings, because he could have tried to take, you know, a sub 6 minute third base, but then he's at risk of the Reapers dealing a lot of damage. That's when a 3 Reaper opening is strong, because you don't have Zergling speed to punish the harass. But the first couple of Hellions are going to move across the map with these Reapers, and really there's not a lot of opportunity. He'd like the Reapers to soak up some damage. These Zerglings need to get in position.
There are Zerglings, just 5 of them though. So far it's nothing but drones pretty much for True on the production tab with 2 more Overlords on the way. Of course he knows he has a lot of freedom because he scouted this 3rd command center with his Overlord. That's a pretty quick stim over here for INnoVation. That's gonna give him stim at like 9 minutes sharp.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder, Nate.
Yeah, we should see him add on a couple barracks soon. INnoVation could be the guy to go for
double eBay before Rexus?
Yeah,
do you think so? No.
But he doesn't have a second gas, so...
He wouldn't be able to spend the upgrades.
Nope, he would not. Because what this is going to allow him to do, if he gets his starport before his engineering base, then he's really relying on... okay, he's getting his engineering base first, that's good. But if he got his starport faster than that, then he'd really be relying on dealing damage with his 10-minute attack.
This green is a little exposed.
These Hellions and Reapers, maybe he's underestimating how many Hellions INnoVation was going to make.
Man, like, True is doing this very... Look, what is drones doing, Nate? What are the drones doing? Okay, what?
Well, you can't kill them if they're over there, I guess.
Yeah, yes he can.
This transition...
Yes he can.
Oh boy.
What is going on in this game?
This transition into Roach is a little bit late.
No, this is brutal. I know it's late, but I was not ready for a horror show, Nate. It's midnight. Close your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the scariest thing that you will see on TV today.
That was actually...
What was that?
He just did not expect him to have that many Hellions.
He also just did not expect him to, like...
You know what? He didn't have an Overlord at the natural of INnoVation. He didn't know how many Hellions he made. Like, against 6 Hellions, that's defendable. But he has, like, 12 now. He's at 8? I guess he lost a couple.
Did he?
No, he actually didn't lose anything. So
he has not
He
lost...
did that with 8 Hellions. That is impressive.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 2
You're right,
more.
It's a horror show.
Yes.
I'll take it. You'll take the words out of your
raise
mouth.
the depot. Well, I guess
Raise
even
him.
if he does it,
Oh.
at least INnoVation will know how it feels to lose a unit.
He's like, run to the Hellions.
Right.
Backup's coming.
Okay, INnoVation has lost a single Marine so far in this game. I'm gonna keep a close eye on the units lost step, Nate, because this game I am feeling that it's gonna get real ugly. 2 Marines have died so far against 43 units, but above all, if you lose that many drones against someone like INnoVation, is there really anything that you can still possibly do to get back in the game?
I don't think it. I would be really surprised.
24 That's ridiculous.
Yeah, against INnoVation, this is usually not the kind of mistake that you can recover from. But let's see what True does, because...
No, like, there are...
Does he have a Baneling Nest?
He's going down now.
It's just starting.
But you know, the weirdest thing is that he, like, fired up +1 missile attacks as well. I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't mention
it looked
yet.
like he wanted to go for a Roach push. But he canceled the Roach one and that upgrade, because he realized he certainly couldn't afford to build Roaches.
All right, well, INnoVation is going to swing in once more. There are barely any Zerglings in this phase. Look at all the drones. No, don't do it like that. Few Zerglings are here.
Oh. Okay, good cleanup on a couple of those Hellions. That's nice.
Oh, sick micro by INnoVation. Damn.
Sick micro. Oh, he's coming in from the back. Oh, he's got a couple of really weak Hellions. The Reapers, man, you got to keep them in front.
Man, you said really, but it sounded like wheelie right when the Hellion made a wheelie.
Wheelie.
You see it? Like sometimes they take off and they fire up a little bit.
I wish Hellions could do wheelies.
No, they do a little bit.
I wish they could like actually do wheelies.
Okay, that would be
to
sick.
go over terrain. You know
or
what
like,
I'm saying?
you know, a new upgrade. Hellion turns into motorcycle and you can do crazy stuff with it.
Yeah, just give him 3 transformation abilities.
That would be so sick.
3 ways to Hellion drop. At
I
the start of the
will
game.
actually propose this to Blizzard. However, in all seriousness, True is in a lot of trouble. He was forced to abandon all of his Banelings because he morphed them a little too close to this Marine Helmet hit squad. Both Evolution Chambers will die. The Banelings might be able to clean this up. Well,
I mean, INnoVation knows how to split, so...
No, it's not enough. Oh, a few more Banelings. No. Look at those Marines, man. What heroes they are. True heroes of war.
They are balling out. And the next wave of reinforcements is here. This should be enough to kill him. He doesn't have any more Banelings on the way. He has a big gas bank, but then you need Zerglings. GG. INnoVation takes the first map, and I'd say a very convincing fashion, but...
Yes. No, there is really nothing else to it. On this level, a Zerg player as True, as good as he is never ever supposed to lose 23 drones. He lost 24 in total, but almost to the Reaper. 23 drones against 8 Hellions and 2 Reapers because everything that he had was 5 Zerglings. Yes, he scouted that this was a double command center opening, but we all know Terrans, they still go factory pretty damn quick. It's not like, okay, because we go double command center, we're going to drop a bunker and then we're going to follow it up with 3 racks and then we drop a factory. No, that's not what they do. So I'm a little bit surprised that, yeah, I guess he just rolled the dice and he was so damn sure that he's like, you know what? I don't think he's going to attack me with his Reapers and Hellions. Well, True was wrong and it turned into Le Massacre.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal.
It was.
You know, it really doesn't feel like that happens a lot though. Like maybe if the Zerglings are with the Queens at the beginning of that little scrap, but I think.
But what were those drones even doing there? That was really random.
He killed the rocks. I guess he thought the Hellions were gonna run into the mineral line.
Yeah, and then what?
Like, so the evolution chambers were set up that if he didn't kill the queens, they kind of blocked it off.
But even if they would have ran into the mineral line, I feel like then the drones would have served a better purpose than being that exposed on the right side of that ramp.
Yeah, I don't know. We're loaded into game 2 though.
Yeah, it's going to be playing on Nimbus. Nimbus is a really cool map. Give it up. Well, why am I saying give it up? There's no one in the studio here. It's midnight, Roddy. You're talking to a ghost. Either way, over here on the right top side of the map, we have our Red Zerg player representing GNA Green Wings. It is True.
Green Wings.
That is true. True plays very strange because we didn't really mention it. Sorry guys, we're just getting in our rhythm. We casted till 6 AM last night, so we live in a little bit of a weird cycle as well, and our bodies are just adjusting to the time that it currently is. But he fired up missile attacks after opening up with speedlings. That was really kind of strange. And then he lost all his drones, and then he decided to cancel missile attacks.
It looked like we actually saw him do that yesterday against Jockey, didn't he? He opened up with speed.
Yeah.
And then he tried to make a switch into roaches, and Josh was like, no.
No, but also like one time he played like roach Muda and stuff like that. You know, he gets like +1 for the roaches, and then he still goes into Aspire.
Yeah, that was on Overgrowth. He went 1 evolution chamber.
That was really strange. Either way, over here on the right bottom side of the map, the Blue Terran did what we expect him to do. You guys know him as INnoVation. We know him as INnoVation. Sick intro.
That was a bogus intro.
I saw what you did there, Nate. So funny. Damn, you're funny, Nate. Late at night. For all you single ladies out there, Nate, late at night. It's real fun.
So, the Zerg players built another hatchery, Kev, in his natural. 15 hatch makes a lot of sense on a big map like this. Gas after that makes even more sense because it's such a big map, man. You want to get on the high-speed train when you have to go extra miles. And on this map, you definitely have a long way to go to get to your opponent.
Wow, that analogy. Damn. You can't bust out the big guns so early, Nate. Of course, guys, since we had a small hiccup as well on the start of the show and it took a little while before the first game went live, we would really appreciate it if you guys could go to the Twitter universe and spread the word to the world that these games are live. Group B, in my opinion, on paper, the most interesting group. Snoot is in this group and Stork as well. Stork, correct?
Yes. This group, INnoVation, True, Snoot, and... No.
Yeah, it is Stork.
Stork. Stork is the Protoss, right?
Yeah. So we have all races represented. We have our European hope, our foreigner hope, some would even say Snoot. We have the former best Terran player in the world and still one of the absolute best Terrans. And then we have this exciting Zerg player called True, who looked phenomenal in his first 2 series yesterday against Jockey. Well, he looked a little lost. In that last game against INnoVation, he looked a little lost. Okay, for a second I thought he was going to try to save his gas. He's not going to do it. Either way, the Reaper in the last game got a drone kill. It shouldn't get a drone kill, so most likely won't get a drone kill this time.
Yeah, it's uncommon to be able to get the drone kills with the Reapers, but it can just win like 1 or 2 can really set you far ahead in a game, especially against when you're up against somebody as good as True. But you know,
this Marine.
Yeah, he went single Reaper into Marine to deny the scout, which is nice because there's not. This map in particular does not have a crazy amount of spaces where you can just hide overlords.
That's actually, man, that must be frustrating to lose an overlord as a Zerg player in this phase in the game.
Yeah.
I would be mad.
That's 2 drones, that's 1 larva. These things snowball, Kev.
Yeah. Once more, so far, perfect start for INnoVation. Getting an overlord kill this quickly is always nice. Gonna swing in from the side, gets the scout off, but for a second I thought he was gonna get trapped, but
damn hops.
I still have to get used to the surface area and like the edges of these new maps. Nimbus is a really exciting map though. Once again, we saw already an absolutely phenomenal TvZ between Holt and Suppy on this map. I'm going to pull a Mr. Bidder and just talk about this one map for a long time because it was actually a really sick series, and I want to give love for the people who have somehow missed that game. Just YouTube it. Was played at the Battlegrounds in Atlanta. Absolutely phenomenal TvZ. One of the most fun. Oh! Did that answer our question?
I think there might have been a space to the left,
Yeah.
but that Reaper, he was trying to go to the right. And this drone, he has a mission.
The Zergling said like, Reaper, to the right, to the right.
And the
Everything
queen was, and
you
the queen was like, no, no, thank you, good sir.
Can they squeeze through here?
No.
No.
There is a way to
For
wall
a
this
second,
off.
it looked like this Marine was gonna be.
There's a way to wall this off with one supply depot. On your
Yeah, I
barracks.
saw that. That's actually a cool wall.
Yeah, man.
Alrighty.
Makes a sick 2 racks.
The Overlord Scout early on did confirm, of course, there was a third command center going up. So far it's an identical opening for INnoVation.
Well, he's gotten his 2 extra barracks before his engineering base.
It was the same last
Right?
time.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he did the same thing. It's very, very identical. Of course, we may hope that True realizes that building 5 Zerglings is not enough against 8 Hellions.
True has beaten some absurdly good players that were not Terran. And I think it's really weird when I just think about how he played versus Jokji and how this series has started off against INnoVation. I'm really worried for True.
But he's just not good in this matchup.
Yeah, this might just not be True's matchup because he has destroyed some of the best of the. I think he beat like Roro recently in SPL.
He made Revival look like child's play.
Yeah, it was disgusting. Like he made him look bad.
Yeah, and we all know Revival is far from bad.
Yeah,
Revival's
he's
an excellent
really
Zerg.
good.
Either way, there are a bunch of Zerglings on the way this time. It's 51 drones. Last time he went up to 55. So these are 18 more Zerglings than he made last time, Nate. And I'm very happy to see that.
Yeah, this is a nice, you know, you could say defensive setup,
Yeah,
but
he
it could get
delayed-
aggressive very quickly.
He delayed the evolution chambers a little bit this time, so that's why he's able to fire up those Zerglings a little bit quicker. These Crypt Tumors gets cancelled. Smart play.
Yeah, that's you know,
Small things
that's
that
one of
matter.
the most often underlooked things, like
Yeah.
as a Zerg player, when as soon as the Hellions start hitting your Crypt Tumors, just cancel them. You get this, you can replace them again.
That is so nice.
You do not lose the ability to make that tumor if you
Wow.
cancel it, unless it's a Queen's Energy. Nice.
There are a lot of Zerglings though. He was actually setting up the trap. The Zerglings are coming in from behind. They were waiting outside of the main base.
Ooh, he's
A
still
few-
getting a barbecue out of this. He set up a trap, but the Hellions get scouting and this choke. He still
Oh
killed
my
a good
God.
number of drones. Oh,
INnoVation is getting way more than he should have got, but still though. Okay, 10 drones. What do you think, Nate? You're the expert in this matchup.
Oh, you know, as a Terran player, this is the phase of the game. The only reason why I won't say it was great is because if you could get the Hellions out, then you've got 6 to 8 Hellbats for your follow-up attack. But he's got his 3rd situated, and the worker count.
Careful with those Zerglings.
Actually, it's not that bad for True.
True has to be a little bit more on top of his larva as well. As I feel he's often throwing away sets of Zerglings in a phase in the game where, you know, on paper it doesn't really matter. Because yes, Zerglings are very cheap, but it's just the larva he has to choose. It's either Zerglings or drones. And his economy is nowhere near you want it to be in this matchup, you know. You want to be cruising already at 71, 72 drones. That's what you want.
He's pumping out 12 right now, so he's
Okay.
getting there. He's going to go right up to 70 drones. Of course, might lose 1 or 2 here. They're making a few buildings. These extractors,
This
but-
drop though, completely undetected. There's no static D either. There are no queens even. There's no creep.
There are no
This could
banelings
be,
on the
oh
map,
my
Kev.
god, this can be such a game-ending drop. How many Zerglings do we have? We have 5 Zerglings again.
And they're on
This could-
INnoVation side of the field.
This could be game over. Okay, Stim is not ready yet. That's the only saving grace. But this is going to be a 1-1 bio drop real soon. This 1-1 bio now.
This is
base.
actually... Yeah, these Zerglings are going to have a really hard time killing this. He needs...
This base is dead.
You need banelings. He lost his natural, so...
What is happening in this series with True?
Inno-
Oh, why
what?
are the 3
What?
banelings?
How did-
What?
How did that happen? I don't understand. I see it, but it's just not registering.
Lol, that was a very, very intense death of this one Marine. Did you hear him scream?
Yeah, man. You got the Chinese client sounds.
Oh, that is right, man. That's fantastic. I didn't even think about
Some of the languages have like they're just it just sounds crazy.
I was like, I've never heard a Marine die like that. Like, did I? All right, these Midlers take quite a bit of damage over here. What happened with most of those Marines? Did they live?
They did make it home. If those medevacs are alive, those Marines certainly are too. And now this follow-up attack, like this, like you could say the supply looks close, but
I have the feeling they died though. Like I think the medevac, the Marines died. Look at the amount of units that died. Like
yeah. Well, there were a good number of those were Hellions. There were about 16 Marines in the drop. Maybe.
there is still like 8 unexplained deaths, and we would love to use the real units lost.
No, the
depth.
banelings, those 3 banelings in his base killed like 6 Marines.
No, not 6. Killed like 2. No, Nate.
I
Trust
don't know,
me. A few
Kev.
Marines of those drops died. I can guarantee you that. We can go over the replay. Either way, True needs to buy time. After losing that base, of course, his economy is in shambles. Widowmine is not burrowed. This is a nice little run by, but actually really good positioning so far. Look at these Widowmines. Up. Widowmine. Shoot. No. Either way, he's buying time, so that's definitely something to hang into.
Yeah, this is a really, really nice
Hold
way
on
for
to.
True to just get some distance between him and INnoVation, because I love that he tried to get the missile turret as well, because if you can kill that and it's not popping up, then maybe Mutalisk can be useful. Not that he has a lot of Mutalisks, of course. He's only at 5.
I think we have to do something about it.
You know what? I want to play with. Now I want to like play on my stream with like Chinese
I want to
sounds.
storm like 16 Marines.
Oh man, the bloodbath.
Yeah. Man, now I understand why you have to
I
be
can't
like...
wait to see Banelings hit like 8 Marines at once.
Now I really understand why you have to be like 18 years to play this game in some countries, because those death screens are terrifying. Widowmine is gonna get a 6 shot. Yep, pretty good shot up there. 7 units died. Still a few Zerglings will stream in, but you know, True, you're just throwing away units and units. You're not really doing a whole lot with them. While over here we have this, Nate.
He does have a good number of Banelings,
No.
though. He has Baneling speed and creep. He just doesn't have a lot of
You think
support
he
for
has a
these
good
Banelings.
He has 14 Banelings. Okay.
Yeah, but he's got 15 about to
Yeah,
finish.
okay. With 30 Banelings, he has something to work with. Few Zerglings are still buying time. Okay, True is slowly but staying in there. There's no way I think he's gonna save this base.
INnoVation splits. I mean, not even
Not the
perfect
best
splits.
ones.
But
Actually, he saves the base for now, because those Baneling connections were a little better than I expected them to be. But still, though, the supply tells the tale of this story, I feel.
yeah.
Oh,
This is
that's
tricky.
actually a really annoying position for
This is
Zerg to fight.
yeah, this is a really good point to retreat to, as he's like trying to hit this from all 4
Yeah.
directions at once, but you can't. You actually can't move through the very center of that.
Look at this one Marauder.
He tried.
They tried to save him, but they won't save him. Marines will stim forward, try to pick up a couple of these Banelings. Of course, still a massive army supply lead for INnoVation.
You know, whenever you watch,
61.
yeah, whenever you watch INnoVation, like he does it all, and now, you know, maybe it's not as perfect as like some of the experts, but
This wall is filled.
that wall.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna lose his mineral line.
Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. This is the first real economic damage that True has done. Picked off roughly 15 workers over there. There's going to be a big drop though in his original natural that has already died once. How many Mutalisks do we have? Only 10. 10 is not enough, Nate. He's going to need Banelings, and then of course when he needs to send his Banelings over here, he's going to lose his fort base on the left side of this map. This drop will get taken care of, but what is going to take care of this army? I feel that INnoVation has just outplayed True in this game, in this series. He needs to finish it, but I feel that he's slowly but steady finishing it.
Yeah, there doesn't really look to be too much that True can do, especially without the Baneling count. He only has 12. He's only got 12 Banelings left, and there's a lot of Marines. Even on creep, like this is
Not a
not.
single Overseer on the map either, by the way.
Yeah,
I'd like
those
to
Widow
mention
Mines
this.
can't be cleaned up. That's a really good point. These Banelings are gonna try to chase off creep. INnoVation says okay. Have a
Look,
few
look,
Marines.
look! Not a single Overseer. Ah! So
Nope.
lucky.
That could have been beautiful. Only got one Mutalisk.
I love how INnoVation was actually aware of those Widow Mines as well. Throws down a scan, he's going to pick off a bunch of these Crypto Mines. There are 33 additional Banelings on the way right
I think
now.
True is going to be really happy that this is the only Terran in
Yes,
this group.
I think you make a very
he
solid...
shouldn't-
I
he
want to
shouldn't
see
have to
3
rematch.
Marauders on hold position. Yes, INnoVation! Do it! Oh, well,
block the
still.
ramp, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Banelings from both sides.
Actually, reasonable connection there, but this is not even INnoVation's real army. He can lose all of this.
This isn't even his final form. he's got another push coming up
There
here.
is still no Overseer on the map. This is remarkable.
He's got
against
13 medevacs
against
too.
Terran with 11 Widow Mines, just playing it without a single Overseer. That's... If you talk about Russian roulette, yeah, these sounds are actually ridiculous. I don't think I can guess like this thing.
It's just
Gonna keep us awake though, definitely in a bad way. I'm actually afraid to go to bed tonight.
GG
GG is called.
INnoVation. True. I don't want to downplay True, but his Zerg versus Terran is definitely not up to snuff compared to his, because his
No.
Zerg versus Zerg and Zerg versus Protoss just look disgustingly good.
Which Zerg did he play? Was that Daisy that he played?
The Protoss, yeah, he played Daisy. Well, I guess Daisy series was a bit crazy because Daisy
Like
liked
the cannon
cannons.
rushes?
But he still did well considering the
No,
cannon
or it was
rushes.
Daisy. Daisy was playing live. That was a different
Daisy
bracket.
played live.
Was it Seed? He played Seed, and he made Seed look bad.
He did. make
True
Seed look
actually
bad.
played phenomenal against Seed.
I'm gonna check
Yeah.
who else he played against. But,
It was Seed, Revival, and Revival again.
yeah.
If
So
my
let's-
memory serves me right. Let's just double check it for you guys.
True defeated Seed. That's right. We saw him beat Revival. Yeah, I guess Seed was the Protoss he beat.
Yep. Seed, Revival, and Revival again. That's what happened yesterday. But against Jockey, things didn't go his way. And now also in his first series of the day of the Intel Extreme Masters Shenzhen main event, or Shenzhen, I believe I should say, main event. TvZ is not his matchup. If True wants to win this tournament, because we were really hyping him up big time after his first 2 series, but he looked like an actual god after his first 2 series. So we're like,
He
wow.
did. He's the only person. He's only lost to Terrans, right? So
Yep.
when Jotchi defeated him, he got put in the lower bracket, and then True, he defeated Revival again, and that's how he qualified along with Jotchi to make it out. So
in the main event, we have 5 Terran players. We have Illusion, which I love Chris, but I still think Chris is gonna have a hard time with True. Even though if True plays like that, Illusion can definitely beat him, hands down. But you also have Jokji, who could potentially make it out of Group A, even though that won't be easy for him. But in Group D, you also have MMA and Tasia, and it's very unlikely that True is gonna make it like very far in this tournament by avoiding all the Terrans. It almost seems impossible. Because like, imagine the worst case scenario for True is that INnoVation is going to lose his winner bracket match in this group. Like, what is he gonna do then?
yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
po-
with
I mean,
Snoot
it's
and
possible.
Stork.
Yeah, with Snoot. Snoot beat INnoVation recently, Ace Team Story Cup playoffs.
Yeah.
When Liquid defeated Acer and Stork. Yeah, I guess Protoss. So
Yeah.
he's this actually that's probably my favorite group. Just to be perfectly honest, when I look at all of them, I like Group D as well.
I like Group C a lot. Solar, Puck, Jaedong, Hero. That is even Group A. To be honest, I mean, it's an Intel Extreme Masters main event. Like, it's not like we're gonna find 3 groups which you don't like at all, and one group is like, meh, it's okay. No. Intel Extreme Masters, of course, the main event is always sick. All these players had to qualify to get where they are. There were so many qualifiers around the world. There was an open bracket as well. 4 players made it to the main event. Either way, that was our first series of the day. I'm definitely not sleeping after hearing these Chinese death screams. They're terrifying.
They are. The next match that we're going to be bringing you guys is Snoot versus Stork.
Ooh,
With that, like, you just look at those 2 names.
That is awesome. Like, how beautiful can it be? We have our foreigner Hope. We have one of the absolute most I would even say the most successful foreigner in Heart of the Swarm. Agree? Disagree?
Yes, I'd agree.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Snoot.
Snoot, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but someone just argued with us. We had a producer coming in and said, Scarlet. No.
Oh, he's not in my ear. That's
He
awkward.
came in my ear. I mean, Scarlet is fantastic, don't get me wrong. And, I love Scarlet as much as the next person. And she has given us some absolutely amazing tournaments. But if you purely focus on the results, on tournament wins, especially if you look at what happened in that crazy little flat in Germany, where Snoot just wins a $10,000 tournament every 3 months. Well, okay, that's slightly exaggerated. But in my opinion, Snoot is the most successful foreigner in Heart of the Swarm.
Yeah. I like
I mean,
Snoot.
Vortex, Scarlet, even Naniwa had 2 great runs.
They all had a couple of runs,
Yeah,
but
Snoot wins.
especially I think it was ever since, because I can't remember which tournament it was, but I got to talk to him and he's like, I really don't feel like I've been playing well. I think if I don't get any results in the next like 4 months, I'm going to retire. And then he just went on a tear, and like now he's actually been playing really, really high level.
I love Jens. It's going to be awesome watching him. I would actually say that he's a small favorite over Stork as well. Some people might call me crazy me saying that, but I believe in Snoot. I think he's sick. I think he has a very distinctive playstyle in ZVP as well. He plays Swarm most on some maps. I'm not sure how well he can get away with it on some of these larger maps, but Snoot is damn good, and I really can't wait to cast this series with Stork.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. So I think we're going to go into a short commercial break, and then as soon as we have that match ready for you guys, as soon as we have the players ready to go, we will be back with more Intel Extreme Masters Shenzhen here live from Burbank, California. We'll see you soon.